Zoopster, say hello to the newest character in Zooba because her name is Nina and she is Zooba's first ever mole character, the Shy Excavator, and look how cool she is! She's a pink character as you can see, and she's also blind, because moles are pretty much blind, aren't they? See that? she can't even see, but she wears the glasses, so I think we're fine. So today we're gonna be going over what she does, right? Passive, active, the weapons, all that good stuff we're gonna find out today to see if she's good or not. Who knows? So let's see what's going on. So around 2 years ago, we actually did a video like making our own character in Zooba, and it was a mole surprisingly, so now the mole is here, I suppose, alright? Maybe Zooba listened to us. So the passive goes like this: treasure hunting. Sometimes the mole will find hidden treasures and bring them to the surface. So that is a lot of stuff. I've never played the character before. Today it's time to actually like react to what's going on here. So I guess she just finds random stuff on the ground. That's so cool. And now we also have the active underground swimming, because she does go underground. So the mole will quickly enter and move below the ground, dealing area damage and resurfacing. This doesn't seem as complex as Bali, for example, thankfully. So I guess we're chilling right now. I guess this should be an easier character to play, I suppose. But is she good? I don't know. Let's find out. So bow, rapid fire, spear, Spartan spear. Haven't seen that in a minute. And the shotgun burst. All right, she seems really fast, and the health and damage are pretty much like the same on the bar length right here. Pretty much how it goes. So let's see how this goes right here. Let's just select the character and get into it now. Look how tiny she is. Whoa. Yo, this is adorable. Look at this. It's adorable with the tiny little character. So I want to see the passive in action. Does she just grab things from the ground? I don't know. Let's see the active as well. Yo! Wow, this is so cool. And also the screen kind of vibrates around when that happens, so it feels like it's a lot of stuff. Yo, that's insane. Wait, you can't even, oh, you can even move it around. Oh, that's sick. I thought you could only go in one specific direction, but no, you can actually like move around. And she doesn't, she's very much visible, as you can see. She does go underground, but you can tell that she's around here, I suppose. So there you go. That's sick. Oh, that's so cool. But can you choose when she resurfaces? That's the question. Let's find out right now. Use the active right now. And yes, you can. And the sooner you do it, the bigger the radius for the damage is going to be. Now, let's find out how you can actually deal damage with this, because we haven't done that yet. So, boom. Alright, that wasn't very much damage, so that's pretty concerning. Nyx doesn't have that much health to work with, so I don't know about this. That was a pretty small amount of health. I guess this is just better for mobility overall, but we have all the time in the world to see how this goes, so don't worry. Now, I'm guessing that if you actually wait for the attack to actually finish, it will be stronger. Why am I saying this? Because if you look at the animation, you'll see that the ending animation, when you actually pop up, the spikes appear to be red. And something just popped out of the ground. Okay, that's a nice little surprise. So that's how that works. Okay, that's nice, I suppose. So let's try to follow the Larry until the thing is done right here. Oh, no, we missed! It's hard to hit. Oh, man. Are they going to do the Bali thing all over again, where it's really hard to hit the active sometimes? Oh, come on, man. Really? Really, Zooba? But still, let's see if she goes underwater, though. Let's see how this goes. No, she doesn't! What? No! I hope she can swim. Okay, so, let's see how this goes here. Now, we should be myth-busting with this character. First and foremost, can she go under tall objects, such as buildings, and in this case, this little statue? Because, a Henry, for example, cannot, like, fly over this. Yeah, she does go underneath, which makes total sense. That makes sense, but, you know, it is kind of cool to see, though. It is cooler to see than what we previously had. Oh, man, we're gonna die. She doesn't have much health. Okay, we gotta really skedaddle. We gotta scram right now. Come on. What are we doing? We need to test out this character. Can she, like, get out of the zoo? That would be so hilarious. Can you leave the zoo with this character? Because if there's one bug that this character may have, it's getting out of the zoo. I want to mention that we're on a beta testing version of the game. Alright, so just keep that in mind, I suppose. Because, you know, why not? And now let's see how this... Oh, what's good, boy? Alright, that's our second kill ever with this character. Okay, that's not very surprising. Of course, level 1 isn't very strong by any means, so now we're just kind of focusing on seeing what the character actually does instead of, like, how good she necessarily is. And we're going to see more of that in just a second. But for now, let's see how this goes here as far as, you know, going under object and seeing how her active works. So let's see, and nope, it doesn't work. Okay, yep. I see how it is. Now this is very possible to work in certain corners of the map. You could maybe escape the zoo if you do this or something. You know, that's kind of close. Yeah, you're getting close. I just want to see what those are. What are those things? Oh man, they're blinking as well. Are those a bunch of Henrys? Oh, they are. It does show that they're Henrys. Oh, that scares me. Never really paid attention to that detail, honestly. Okay, let's see what the active does here in its final state when the spikes are now red. I can't see. It's so hard to do. Okay, it gets a little frustrating up in here, but it's fine. Oh, man! Yep, skedaddle. No! 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 I desperately pressed the button, and then we just went back to the surface. That is diabolical. You should have a little cooldown duration of 2 or 3 seconds once you press that to just kind of keep that from happening. Oh, man. Wait, can we unlock Duke? Yeah, let's unlock. Actually, we already have the characters. Never mind. But, okay, Duke. Pretty cool. So, this character seems like a lot of fun so far, but she does need a few, maybe items, maybe a higher level, you know, to kind of see what she's capable of some more. Alright, there you go. Now, first and foremost, let's see the Primal Instinct here, because we do have it. Nina's active skill is improved with a larger area of effect and higher damage. I like the sound of that. I actually really like that. So, I also want to show you guys a little Easter egg. This is how she looks like in the screen here, the character screen. She has the same exact pose as Nico. It's the same. Look at that. Did Zooba do this purposefully? I don't know. There's no way to know, but still, it is pretty hilarious to see this nonetheless. They got the same thing going on here, so that means the stars have maybe aligned or something. Maybe this character is prophesized to be as good as Nico, to fill in his shoes and become the next greatest Zooba character. So, vampire teeth, jungle shoes, and also wake up coffee. Nothing all too fancy at the moment, but still very, very nice. Zoosters, you are not ready for this one. Oh yeah, let's go underground. What do you think of that, huh? And oh, the thing is huge, actually. That's really, really cool. Yeah, you can see the Primal Instinct doing this thing right there in the actual, like, animation going on. That is notable, to say the least. You love to see that. Well, let's see what's going on else here to see if she's stronger. Of course, our enemies are supposed to be stronger as well, but it's okay. So we dealt about a third of the guard's damage. Now, let's use the active again and also wait for the actual ending of the animation here and see if it's more damage. And it is! It is not the biggest difference in the world, especially for a guard. Like, that doesn't really matter because you defeat them really, really quickly. But for the sake of defeating other characters, that does kind of matter. That is really cool. So try to keep track of that. If you can, wait for it. If you cannot, then it's perfectly fine. So as you can see, she buried underground and actually brought this when the active animation actually ended. So does this happen when you finish the active animation or what? We're gonna try to like use this really, really often to just see what happens, because not only can you use it, of course, for damage, that's obvious, but you can also use it just for moving around. That is obvious. You can do a lot of that stuff, and it is good for that. So yes, the passive ability is tied to the active. I wish I knew that, but it doesn't tell you. But anyways, we're fine here. So it's like a random chance. I wish I knew what the chance was though. What is the chance? 1 in 2 or what? What is it? 50% chance? I'm guessing it's like a 30%. That's my biggest guess. Probably not something that exact as 30%, maybe like a 31.333, maybe something along these lines, you know, something ridiculous like that. It may be the case, but who knows. But, you know, it would be cool to know that for the most part, you know. The character has a 20% chance of dropping an item when she finishes her active. That would be a funny one. But apparently, I don't think it's 30%. I think it's a little less. Anyways, those are pretty useful consumables and all that. But we haven't gotten a weapon yet. I wish a weapon would drop. Maybe that happens. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe you find a legendary weapon underground. What do you think of that, huh? That would be funny. That would be hilarious. And you can have 2 legendary weapons at once. Now, this has happened before in the game, obviously. We have had legendary weapons before, but who knows? You know, multiple legendary weapons at the same time because of the guard event game mode that existed like a year ago and everyone apparently forgot about. Oh, not the trap. Can you avoid traps when going underground? I'm guessing that's how it works, right? That's how it should work for the most part. So damage, pretty good. Yeah, that's nice. You can also knock the enemy back quite a bit, but I'm pretty sure that wasn't knockback. It was more like the guy trying to like run away from us. I'm pretty sure that's how it was for the most part. Oh man, Lizzie, please. Oh, do you take fire damage when you do it? Oh, you do not. Let's go. I'm not spawning on the Lizzie eggs. Please calm down. Okay. Skedaddle, please. This character is going to be similar to Steve in her playstyle because while Steve goes, you know, in the air and doesn't take damage from absolutely anything and is invulnerable, she goes underground. So it's the exact same thing, but Steve doesn't give you cool items. That's for sure. And you can use this to try to catch people off guard and make them use their weapons. That's it. That's an idea right there for you. That would be an interesting way of playing this character. Like you see a tank running towards you and then you use the active and then they use up all their ammo and then you show up out of nowhere. Because you can decide when to actually, you know, go back up to the servers, which you can't do with Steve. So this character, in terms of playstyle, is actually really, really comparable to Steve, and that is pretty hilarious actually, because Steve goes up in the air and she goes down under in the ground. But it's still a very normal and good comparison. Like, it does make sense. So this character, let me give you a rating of this character, right? My opinion, but I want you to comment down below what you think of this character first. Alright, I'm waiting. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Comment down below what you think. But in my personal opinion, I think she's like an 8.5 out of 10 at the moment from what we've seen. But we have a lot of time to see what else she can do here, which is very, very interesting. So we're gonna have a lot of fun with this character, and I hope you guys like this character too. So peace out and bye bye, Zoopsters.